Whoa, you're quick. Were you just waiting? Hello. Hi there, what do I look like? I have no idea. A special moment where everybody, before I tweet it, gets to see me checking out my fringe. I look the same as I literally always do. Surprise. Hi. Just watching a bit of Joe Sugg in his room there. And then he ended. Hello. So I've remembered to write a tweet this time. So I won't be doing the live show for like half an hour before I remember that I haven't told everybody. Hi to Illuminati though, I think your name was. Brazil loves you, do they? Thank you, country of Brazil, for loving me. Is there anything you guys want to say before this gets all mainstream? What sad frog meme is your fave? I like the one I reblogged a while ago of him inhaling an oxygen tank of memes and crying. That's obviously me. You know, it is my oxygen. Please follow me on Twitter. I'm not going to accept your message because I don't know who you are. Okay, right, what's the chat saying? Come to Ireland, New Zealand, detention. Okay, let's tweet it. Right. Tweet sent. Everybody's gonna come. Hopefully. Yeah. Orcs if no one does. Just casually itching my nose. Hello everybody, coming from their Twitter. I bet aren't like 90% of the people that come on this just on the app and then they get a push notification. It's a good app, isn't it? Totally. Why is Phil's Gmail logged in on my computer? What was he doing? I could just delete his YouTube channel right now. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to log out. Or as we discussed last week, no I couldn't. Not actually. Because Google saves all of your private information. I got an email from someone from YouNow. What are they saying? Oh god, TLDR not included. Okay, not saying that. Hello everybody, how are you? You've all arrived. Let me know how you are feeling today in one word. Go. Type it into the chat. Can you type into the chat if you're on a phone? You must be able to. Why have I never used the YouNow app to watch before? Have I watched it to broadcast? Maybe I should do that. People are feeling shit inspired. Minecrafty said about 8 people, great. Exam, frustrated, sorry, majestic, happy AF, good, moist, Yankee Candle, hungry, awkward, happy actually, existential crisis, struggling, Dan AF, placenta, bath bombula, and happy because Nicki Minaj. Good, great, diverse. So, we uploaded a Dan and Phil Games video. Who saw that? It was like 10 minutes ago that we uploaded it, so that's okay if you haven't seen it, because it was extremely new, and I don't expect all of you to be on the internet 24/7. But yeah, Dan and Phil Games 2015 has begun. Oh yeah, we bought a new camera. What do you think? It looks slightly better. And when I say we bought a new camera, I mean we just used a camera that we already have. It looks dramatically better, doesn't it? Than we're using one of our have we ever shown you our gigantic sun lights? We are using a better light and a better camera, so it will look less shit. Great. And we decided to play Minecraft for the first time ever, because believe it or not, somehow, neither myself or Phil had literally ever played Minecraft, ever, in the years that it's been out. Literally never. Don't know why. I think it's because Phil always plays the games that he wants to play, as opposed to like the trendy ones. And same for me, like I always had video games to be getting on with, so I didn't really have a gaming channel as an excuse to play games that I wouldn't usually play. And I think that, honestly, combined with the fact that in 2012, when it started to become such a huge thing, Like, you remember when Minecraft happened on YouTube, and literally the whole of YouTube got taken over by Minecraft. Like, the whole of YouTube just got completely taken over by Minecraft. It kind of put me off because of its immensity, if you get what I mean. Like, it was such a thing that I was kind of like, whoa, oh my god, it's like a giant wall. It's still like that to some. It is definitely still like, what happened to Dill? Dill isn't dead. We're probably going to make it as one of our next videos. So yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, go to youtube.com/Dan and Phil Games, which is mine and Amazing Phil's, or should I say Amazing Phil and I's gaming channel, in which we just uploaded a new video of us playing Minecraft. It's pretty lols, or even if we don't know what we're doing. It's quite funny because we were discussing before, like, how much should we not know about it before we go into it? And Phil was saying, I think we should watch a couple of videos and just kind of understand what the point of the game is, because, you know, if we don't even know the controls and we start playing it, that'll just be really embarrassing. And I was like, Phil, that is exactly what we need to do. We know nothing about it. I want us to just open it with literally no idea what to do or what the controls even do. And it took us 10 minutes to work out how to break a block, which is just absolutely inspirational. Everyone's saying, it's not working. What's not working? Well, this isn't working. Oh, sorry. Bay, said somebody. I'm at school and watching. And another person in the chat says, I picked you over studying. I don't condone this behaviour. Learning is important. I skipped school today. Bad. Play a Pavarotti song. What, play it? Or just on Spotify or on the piano? Because I can't really... I haven't... Yeah, I'm tidying my sheets. I'm washing my sheets at the moment. Didn't do a very good job of covering up the bed when I tried to remake it. If it looks like my room is tidy, I picked up all the crap that was on my bedroom floor and I just chucked it under my bed sheets, which is why, if you're wondering why it looks like there's maybe someone sleeping in there, it's not a corpse. It's everything that was on my floor. Great. Fantastic. Who are you? Said somebody in the chat. Hello. Hello, YouNow viewers. Anybody using the YouNow app right now that might be like, who the hell are you and why was I told to watch you? Hi, my name's Dan. I'm a YouTuber. You can check out my videos. I don't know how this works on the app. If you're on the website, there's a little play button down there, the YouTube play button. You can click on that, and there's probably one on the app somewhere, and check out my videos. And hopefully you'll like them and like me. And if you don't, I'm sorry for wasting precious moments in your short life. Yeah. I'm in class watching... Why are so many people watching me in school? Oh dear. Someone said wrong side, Dan. Do you see... Okay, right. What does this look like to you? To me, am I pointing to the left of the screen right now? Let me know. Just tell me. Am I pointing to the left or the right of the screen right now? Right. Right. No. See, that's horrifying. Okay. So this is a revelation that's probably really horrifying me. I like the few people that are saying left. You don't know your lefts and rights. Clearly. Let's use it in some weird app. You should reconsider the information that you think you know about the left and right directions. When you start this, it gives you the option to mirror it, and I thought it mirrored it for you, but apparently it just mirrors it for me, so this is disgusting, and apparently I'm looking at myself in a backwards mirror, which is not what anybody ever wants to think. TBQFH. Gonna start rocking on the chair, because I am a bad influence. That's what I am. A bad influence. But American Beauty, American Psycho. Yeah. Do you like the header that someone made for me? It's pretty good, isn't it? I liked it. I've been listening to the album, new Fall Out Boy album, American Beauty, American Psycho. What do you guys think? You've been listening to Fall Out Boy's new album? I'm just tempting to have another falling off the chair moment right now. Prepare everything. It's so good. I sneezed. Amen. It's amazing. It's so fally. It's so great. It makes me emo. I think Patrick would be sad if it made you emo. I think they try to do the opposite to that these days. I loved it so much. I'm Fall Out Boy AF. Great. Can you wink, please? A bit weird. It's shit. Oh dear. It's amazing. Well, I like it quite a lot. I'm liking it quite a lot. I was listening to it today and I only got to the second track. So as soon as I finish this live show, I'm going to go back to listening to it. My first impressions from the first 2 listens is that I like it quite a lot. But I'm gonna wait until I've listened to it again after this live show. Then maybe I can give you an opinion. But damn, it's good. We'll talk about the Fall Out Boy album more in the next live show, maybe. But it's pretty good. I love Uma Thurman. I mean, like, half of the song is just a sample, but it's a good sounding sample, isn't it? I'm just looking at the track list now. Yeah, American Beauty, American Psycho, that's a good song. Centuries, a good song. Uma Thurman, good song. Novocaine, it's pretty awesome. 4th of July. I mean, it's a short it's a short album, really. 11 tracks. That's not short. I mean, it's pretty regular, isn't it? I don't like albums that are too long sometimes. For like general pop stars or bands, I don't like albums that are like 15 tracks long. It makes me go a bit like, that's why, like, Lord's album, what was that, like 10 tracks? I was like, yes, just straight, perfect snip. Like, how long is this album? Like 35 minutes or something? Good length for the album. Yeah, like it. It's funny, I remember when Immortals came out, and say happy birthday to Evan Peters. Several people in the chat say, I don't think there's any way that Evan Peters would notice me saying happy birthday to him. He doesn't have Twitter anymore, unfortunately. Do you reckon some actors are told by their management to not have Twitter? Because lots of them do, but lots of them don't. You know what I mean? It's like Dane DeHaan has Twitter, and he uses Twitter and tweets people, but Evan Peters doesn't have Twitter, and like Emma Watson has Twitter, and you know, I think Emma Watson's Twitter is obviously very like managed and controlled, and it's quite official, but Daniel Radcliffe doesn't have any kind of Twitter. Do you reckon some people are told not to have social media so they're more like mysterious? Because that's a big thing with actors and actresses. They need to kind of just be the perfect shells of their personalities. They can't be too opinionated or political, because they kind of just need to be attractive and good at acting. You know, because I was thinking about Jake Gyllenhaal, because I rewatched Source Code the other day, and it's like, what do we know about Jake Gyllenhaal? Not much. He's really mysterious. Jake Gyllenhaal, what a mysterious guy. And I think a lot of that is because of his acting career. Like, he's just there to be, you know, like, attractive and mysterious. And then, would it be worse if he had social media? IDEC. Source Code, good movie. Watched it for a second time. Liked it even more. Speaking of movies that I've seen twice, went to the Big Hero 6 kind of premiere on Sunday, which was amazing. Like, I could just go on about Big Hero 6. Like, me and Phil, we haven't been paid for any of this Disney stuff. Like, it's not promoted. Like, we were literally just asked to do it as like a kind gesture from Disney, and we literally, like, we could just talk about Big Hero 6 all day. It is amazing. It is amazing. It's incredible. It is genuinely such a good movie. Like, I was on the Pixar Wikipedia page, and I feel like the last great Pixar movie was Toy Story 3, which was in 2010. And if you think about, like, because there's Pixar and there's Disney Animation Studios, and Pixar makes Disney movies, but like it's its own thing. So you know how, like Disney make their own movies and stuff, like Tangled, which was good, I think. Was that Disney? Or was that DreamWorks? Don't kill me. Shh. I'd take that back. And Brave, yeah, like Brave was good. Brave was great, but Toy Story 3 was like on a higher, like you've got like Up and WALL-E and Toy Story 3, and Brave was good, but it wasn't like WALL-E and Up level, because that's like freaking Pixar, you know what I mean? But with Big Hero, like with Wreck-It Ralph, which was good. Like Wreck-It Ralph was good. I didn't think it was literally the best film ever. Like a lot of people really thought that Wreck-It Ralph was the best thing. I thought it was good, but Big Hero 6 is like, it's literally great to the point where I'm like, I don't think there's that much difference between Pixar and Monsters University. Like Monsters University was good, but like, I don't know. I feel like Big Hero 6 was Pixar level. It was great. I cried 3 times, and I've watched it twice, and both times I saw it, I cried 3 times. It's so emotional. It's an incredibly emotional film. Like, Jesus. Like, it's like being hit by an emotional wrecking ball. You're not ready. Seriously. It's immense. If you go, then you're going to have a terrible time. I'm on the bus right now and I had to watch. Shout out to Ethan P. watching me on the bus. I cry every time I watch Toy Story. And come to Scotland. Well, I just sassed Brave, so I don't think I'm invited to Scotland anytime soon. Please say hi to Lydia and Muse album soon. Hi, Lydia. And there is a Muse album soon. That's exciting, isn't it? I'm very excited for what new Muse sounds like. It's like, it got me thinking about Fall Out Boy and bands that have had lots of albums and stuff. Because what I was saying was, because Immortals is in, by Fall Out Boy, is in the movie Big Hero 6. And I remember when a lot of people heard it, because there's this whole thing where like, 10 years ago, Fall Out Boy were very much like a guitar-y band, you know, it was like, especially From Under the Cork Tree, I mean, it's like, you can't, I feel like From Under the Cork Tree defined Fall Out Boy for the kind of, I'm just going to throw out the word emo here, even though it's not the right word, kind of teens that wanted to listen to music like Fall Out Boy, aka me, but that was like their first proper album. From the second album onwards, like Infinity on High was it started to get like crazy and funky, and it had like strings and synthetic sounds and stuff. And I feel like that is what Fall Out Boy are. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, a lot of the silly people that are very kind of circle jerky are like, I like the music with the guitars and the bands, and not the music that's not the guitars and the bands. But I'd argue that, you know, it's the kind of Foliada or more kind of say rock and roll sound that is Fall Out Boy, you know. And it's funny with this new album, like that sound has gone so much more to the next level with American Beauty, American Psycho. It's like you can't even tell it's a band anymore. You know, like every single song on this new Fall Out Boy album is so like produced that you can't even tell that it's not just 2 guitarists and a bassist and drummer. It's like, it's just this music. And I feel like a lot of that, sorry if this bores you, but I think it's interesting, is that when a band is young, they're very much, they find rock music exciting. They want to be in a rock band, you know what I mean? So like whether it's Muse or Radiohead or Fall Out Boy or Coldplay, they're in a band and they want to make this cool guitar-y music. But I feel like when a band gets older and they start to mature, the people that kind of make the music for the band start to feel more like, they start to feel limited by the idea of it just being a band and rock music, if you get what I mean. Like, I feel like they think, I'm an artist and I want to make music, and I want to make music that's not just like 2 guitars and a bassist and a drummer, which is what happened to Radiohead. Like, they had a complete mental breakdown, and Tom York was like, I don't want to just make rock music, I want to make music. And I feel like it's the same thing with Fall Out Boy, where they're like, they want to make, have I been saying it? Yeah, American Beauty, American Psycho. I was like, did I say it wrong? What the hell? Like, with Muse as well, it all starts off very guitar-y, but then people want to just make kind of music. I think a lot of people get that. I feel like they want to do more than just be a band. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm the kind of person that really likes bands making lots of different sounding music. But then it's weird, because like metal bands always sound the same, and yet it can be incredible. Like, I was just listening to, bet loads of you guys will relate to this, I was recently listening to, shout out to Phil, sorry, I am ignoring the fan mail a bit, the last Machine Head album, and that's just metal music. It's like the same music they've always... They made it like a bit orchestral and stuff, but it's very much just like metal, guitars, drumming, but it's like incredible. It's amazing. So you don't have to, but I think it's cool. I love you, Dan. Thanks, Emma. Where's Phil at? What time is it? I've literally no idea. He's probably reading comments under our new gaming video, probs. The Dobby chandelier, or the video that I reblogged on Tumblr. It's so funny. So funny. That's the kind of stuff I wish that I did instead of everything else on my YouTube channel. Just kind of like weird shit. Australia loves you. Thanks, Australia. Say hi to Caitlin, me and Rachel. Hi. New Radiohead album though. Is that a thing? Like, I just wait for it to actually happen. I don't want to hype myself up with my favourite band is making a new album. Oh, in like 9 months. Okay. Don't do that to me. Say hi to me, said Zara. Hi. Can you play Don't Starve in a video? Yeah, we've got that tabbed as like one of the videos we're considering. Maybe. Hi from Mexico. Hi Mexico. Talk about My Chemical Romance. You want me to talk about play Club Penguin? We have debated about playing video games like Club Penguin or Have a Hotel on Danforth Games, but at the end of the day, it just comes down to like, what would it be? How would it be funny? How would it be entertaining? And at the end of the day, the only way we could make Club Penguin entertaining is by winding people up. And like, I don't want to troll children on a chat room, which is basically the only thing you could do on Club Penguin. I don't want to just, like, if I made a Have a Hotel series, it would just be me winding people up, wouldn't it? You know, it would just, like, I don't want to go onto Club Penguin and just troll 8-year-olds. Because that's what it would be. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel a deep urge to do it, and yet maybe that's not the best thing to do. What else would I do on Habbo Hotel? Like, you don't want to see me pay for a bunch of frickin' Habbo credits and make a shit-looking room. That's what we've got The Sims for. You know what I mean? But anyway, where are your sheets? They're in the wash. Because you should wash your bed sheets every now and then. Dan and Phil for an Oscar. Technically, me and Phil are nominated for an Academy Award. Very loosely, technically. I mean, obviously, without our contribution as Male Technician 1 and 2 to the UK cinema version, Big Hero 6, you know, it wouldn't be nominated, so we take complete credit for that, obviously. Yeah. Lego Movie snub, though. What's up with that? I feel like this year, the movies aren't that exciting. Oh my God, Interstellar, biggest snub ever. I don't know if I'm ever going to talk about this anywhere else, so just give me a moment. Remember Gravity? Remember how Gravity was really good? Like, everyone loved Gravity. It was a great film. Love Sandra Bullock. Love Alfonso. Alfonso Cuarón is like one of my favourite directors of all time. I think I'd say overall I prefer him to Christopher Nolan just because he's made so many incredible movies like Y Tu Mamá También and Prisoner of Azkaban was amazing. He's a great director, and Gravity was great. And it won loads of awards. Like, it was critically acclaimed, Gravity. Everyone thought that Gravity was, like, the best film of the year. I mean, you can't really compare it to 12 Years a Slave, which won Best Picture, but Gravity was amazing. And yet, I don't know if you've seen... If you have watched Gravity and Interstellar, I would like to meet someone who doesn't think that Interstellar was better. Interstellar makes Gravity look silly. It really does. Like, I loved Gravity, but Interstellar, it really makes Gravity look a bit cheesy and silly. Interstellar was amazing and complete snub. Snubberino, snub factor. Wow. What the hell? No best director? No best picture? I mean, so, look at some of the shit that's in the category for best picture. Are you kidding me? And Interstellar wasn't on that list. Oh my God, what the hell happened? I feel like it must have been some kind of Illuminati deliberate snub. Like, the people that produced Interstellar, or Christopher Nolan, must have pissed someone off. Because otherwise, what the hell? And this is when we all tell ourselves that, you know, who cares about awards? Who cares about criticising art? Why should we believe in that? Why should we believe in award shows that are just these big, evil, controlled money-making things? Yeah, but snub. Gone Girl. That was snubberinoed as well, I thought. Oh well. Do I like any woman director? I like many woman director. Who was the last woman director to win an Academy Award? Was it Catherine Bigelow? That was a good movie. But what's that behind you? Don't do that to me. It is nothing. What's that in the hallway? Probably socks. Would you play a board game on Dan and Phil Games? We've thought about that, but it's like, how entertaining would a board game be? We could play card games, and there's lots of physical things waiting for this to be taken out of context that we could do on Dan and Phil Games. You know what I mean? Not digital video games. But it's like, Settlers of Catan, yeah, let's play that on the gaming channel, except that takes an hour and it's not that interesting. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, how could you make Monopoly entertaining? Monopoly takes like 2 hours to play. How is it an I agree. Someone said anything you two do is entertaining. Thank you. I agree that we could talk shit for an hour. Sorry for swearing. And technically, a video of us playing Monopoly would be entertaining. But it's like, how do you make the game entertaining? We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. We need to do more bloody Dan versus Phils. We made that freaking board and we've only done it twice. Jesus. PewDiePie's video. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen in PewDiePie. Everyone's saying Cards Against Humanity. I will float the idea. I don't know if Phil will want to play Cards Against Humanity. I'll float the idea. PewDiePie's new video. PewDiePie's such a funny YouTuber. Like, seriously. Anyone that doesn't like Felix is just, like, misinformed or whatever. That was the loudest message notification ever. Did you hear that ping? Like, Felix, like, he is so funny, and he puts so much effort into editing his videos. He is creative, and it's like all of the kind of photoshopping videos and things like that, they are just as creative and original as any vlogger that tries to just make something generically entertaining. You know what I mean? But he's so funny. And he today, was it today? I don't know. A recent video, he was combining people to see what their babies would look like. And he made me and Phil have this, like, freak kitten baby. It was so funny. So if you don't know who this PewDiePie guy is, I recommend you go check out his channel, because he made a funny video. Yeah, that was today. It was today. Yeah. But we should have socialized with him this week while Marzia was in Japan. Oops. We were socializing with Kat, who came to visit. I think we were going to go to Brighton, but Kat wanted to hang out with Marzia, and Marzia was not in the country. That was fun. But please fall off the chair. Okay, thank you to the 5 people that said that. No hover cars yet. No hover cars yet. Sorry. Do you have a favourite name for other people? Not really. Favourite names, that would just instantly offend everyone that's not the 2 people. Could you please prank Phil? No. Please, sorry. That's rude because you sent me a message. Please notice me, said Jade T. Jade! I noticed you! There we go. Someone in the chat said, they told me to stop spamming, but I will never give up in my dream. Good for you. How good is the emo goose in Crossy Road? Have you guys been playing that? Earlier Phil was like, I regret doing this. Every single one of my mentions is just people tweeting me Crossy Road screenshots. How amazing is the emo goose? So, like, I didn't imagine that they'd use so many of his goose noises. So funny. They use, like, all of the goose noises, and the death note is so funny. Great. That's funny, isn't it? Your hair looks good today. Thank you. That massively helps my self-esteem. My life is complete, said Jade. There we go. I noticed you. Bring back blindfolded Portal. This is one of those tough things where we have to make a call on, you know, if we're making like 3-4 gaming videos a week, what games do we play? And is Portal 2 relevant? Is it entertaining enough for the people that don't like games? Tough decisions. Have you watched... I'm going to Google that before I answer it. No, I haven't watched that. What the frick is this? Oh, it's a series of hentai Shotokan anime OV. Jesus Christ, guys. Get your fucking Fujoshi mines out of the gutter. I cried laughing at Portal 2. Are you kidding me? Right, I love you, you've made my day. Great. Have you read the Hatfic? Yeah. How has your day been? Good, thanks. What did I do today? I don't even remember. Play Just Dance. I'm sure we will play Just Dance at some point. I like your jumper. Thanks. I like this jumper. It's fuzzy on the inside, which is why I wear it quite a lot. You're an idiot, said somebody. Thanks. Hi, Dan. Hi, Jennifer. Caitlin's having a bad day. Cheer up. Caitlin, you should make a Crossy Road character. Maybe. Fuzzy jumpers are the best. You're fuzzy on the inside. Thanks. You're not an idiot, Dan. Thanks. You look great all the time. That's absolutely not true at all. How was the Brits? That was a mental thing that happened, wasn't it? Jesus on a boat. So, the Brit Awards are a music awards show ceremony that are basically the Grammys of the UK. They're the big, really, really important music awards, and they have asked me and Phil to be their online hosts again. Don't know why they did that. But last Thursday it was the nominations event, which is basically the day where they reveal who's nominated for all the awards. So they have a TV show where some of the people that are nominated perform some live tracks and other people go there, and because we're doing it, they wanted us to do some interviews with artists and to make a video of like a tour, backstage tour of the day. So that nominations day, which isn't the main event, it's just where they say who's nominated, was last Thursday. And we did a bunch of interviews and we made a tour video. And the guys that are making it with us have told us that tomorrow the backstage video that we made there is going to be uploaded. So I will post those videos to Facebook, the ones that I like. So yeah, I can see some people talking about it. Does it link to, I have no idea how this even works. See the F for Facebook, Downy Very. Click on that, take you to my Facebook page, give me a thumb up, and tomorrow I will link you to it. Clean Bandit was so awkward. Oh yeah. So here's the story. Here's the story in Balamory. It's funny when you interview pop stars, because a lot of them have, not all of them, but some of them have like really, really intense management, because obviously like if you are carefully manufacturing the career of a pop star or just artist, I shouldn't say the word manufacturing, or pop star, then and everyone's like, you said Balamory. You want people to take them seriously if their music's being taken seriously. And a guy called James Bay, who's a singer-songwriter whose music I quite like and is really nice, won the Brits Critics' Choice Award. And which is amazing, that's good, because like the last person that won that award was Sam Smith, so that's great for him. But people don't, like, when people's careers start to like take off, they become very protective over the people, and I don't want to say too much because I will almost definitely get in a lot of trouble, but sometimes the amount of fun that you can have with something is held back by someone's terrifying evil agent staring at you. So we made a video with him and he was really great, but that was like, okay. And then we made a video with two guys from Clean Bandit and they were so awkward. It's so funny. Like they were really nice, and we had like a long chat before we made a video with them. But the two guys from Clean Bandit that we interviewed just happened to be quite quiet, shy guys. And Phil planned this video where he was like, we should ask some parody questions while playing Pop-Up Pirate. And I was like, that's really funny actually, because if we're asking funny questions whilst all putting these swords in this thing, and then all of a sudden something pops up and like surprises us, that would just be quite funny, because it'll be like quite tense throughout the video, and then it'll pop up and we'll all like scream and shit, and that'll be quite funny. But like the guys from Clean Bandit just didn't pay attention. So everyone in the YouTube comments of this video is like, wow, Phil's so awkward in this video. Phil was trying desperately to get them to pay attention. It just wasn't happening. So you guys, it wasn't Phil that was awkward. It was them that was awkward. But it's quite funny because it's just like, it makes them look bad, you know. Like if I was a pop star or whatever being interviewed for stuff, I feel really self-conscious about how funny I'm being. I don't know about you guys. Like imagine if you were in a band and you were going on a radio show or doing some kind of video interview. Wouldn't you be like freaking out before that about how you're gonna look? Like, oh my god, I have to be funny or whatever. And some people are just content to like sit there or whatever. But we also, who do we interview? We interviewed Jess Glynn and Charlie XCX. We've already met Charlie XCX because we made a video with her. She's really funny. We really like her. Charlie XCX is a really, really nice girl, and she's really funny and she's really cool. We love Charlie XCX, and she was funny. So I'll link that video to you guys tomorrow. And we also spoke to Jess Glynn, who is the girl who sang on the Rather Be song by Clean Bandit, and she was so funny because we made this video where basically we wanted her to recreate the awards statue that they give you at the awards out of Play-Doh. But obviously, like, imagine you've got all this Play-Doh and you're making it into this kind of long, thin object. It looked so inappropriate instantly. Like, I don't know why we didn't think about it beforehand, but it was instantly a terrible idea. Like, that was just a moment where we were like, oh god, that's a penis. Okay, so, and she started cry laughing. It was good. So, yeah. I'll probably link, yeah, those two are quite funny, and the tour video was lols. So look forward to those. The actual Brit Awards, the big crazy event that loads of people will be at and we will be hosting, is on February the 25th is when that happens. And like last time, if you're in the UK, you can watch the show on ITV, and if you're in the US, we will be doing some kind of live stream on YouTube. All of you guys around the world will be able to watch the videos that we make and upload to it around the event, but we will be doing some kind of like thing that will be live streamed on YouTube, so any of you guys around the world on the internet can watch the awards show as it happens, which might be pre-recorded, we don't know yet. But if you're in the UK, then you can't watch it because you should be watching it on ITV. And I'm not telling you to download the Hola unblocker for Chrome, which lets you watch videos from any country in the world, because that's illegal. Dan, your lips are chapped. Yeah, I know. It's just like, did you see my hashtag relatable tweet the other day? It's like, that was one of those moments, like, you can be cynical about people making relatable jokes on Twitter, but like, I was sat there and I was looking at my face and I was like, why are my lips so cracked? Because I've got this, where is it? It's like on the floor somewhere probably. I've got this drumstick, as in the actual sweet that you can buy, drumstick flavoured lip balm, and it's delicious. And I've been using it, so it's like for the first time in my life I've actually been using a chapstick, and I still, like, I'll be like, wow, smooth lips, and then I literally go outside in the winter and... And I spelled luscious wrong, did I? Oh dear. It's supposed to be spelled luscious. And I spelled it wrong. But yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, what should I tweet? Should I just tweet, lol, I got cracked lips even though I'm using chapstick because it's cold, hate it. And then I was like, nah, I'll use this as an opportunity to be funny. So I... like, you got to, like, it is quite, like, with the picture of the desert and the cracked earth, I found it funny. Nothing wrong with that. Boop, 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 boop. Why do you love Jennifer Lawrence so much? Same reason a lot of people love Jennifer Lawrence. She's just a pretty cool, funny, down-to-earth person that's a really great actress that's in lots of films that I like. So cool. Can you hold up a sign saying Evie? No, I can't find any paper near me, but you can Photoshop it into this. There we go. That's good. Hi, Dan. Hi, Emmy. I got into your playlist meetup. Good for you. And sorry to all of the people that did not get into our playlist live meetup, but that's just the unfortunateness of physics in reality. Hopefully you will come see us on stage or at a panel if we do one of those or something. So, yeah. My dad doesn't believe you're live. Can you say hi to JB? Is your dad Justin Bieber? Hi, JB. Thanks for watching. Are you the product of those Justin Bieber got someone pregnant rumours from Live 5? I just accepted a mail about K-pop from somebody and I didn't even read it before I clicked it. Was it something like, do you like K-pop? Yep. I like K-pop. Dan, you're trending. Oh, I'm trending. Yeah. Hi, Abby. Benedict Cumberbatch went to your uni. I bet Benedict Cumberbatch graduated from my uni, which is the big distance between Benedict Cumberbatch and myself. Probably. Who knows? Have you seen Lewis Hamilton's new hair? Probably not. I know you don't give a crap. You don't have to care about racing, but you know how Lewis Hamilton is just like a cool celebrity or whatever. You should follow Lewis Hamilton on Instagram just for the good pictures. Go to his Facebook page, which I think is just facebook.com/Lewis Hamilton. He's got I'm just going to go ahead and say this because I love him. I didn't like his 2014 hair. It was he had his natural curly hair and he just kind of like tried to gel it up and it didn't look great, and lots of people on the internet didn't think it looked great. But he's like, it looks like he's straightened it now, and I hope it's a permanent thing, because it's like, what can you do if you have like immensely curly hair and you don't want to have curly hair? You just have to like shave it off, because he doesn't have afro hair, he just has like really curly hair. So Lewis Hamilton's always had like just shaved head, which is a good look for him, but like it looks like he's got it straightened now, and fuck, he looks cool. Sorry for swearing again. Yeah. Hope he keeps it. I love that I give a crap about his hair so much. I don't know, it's just interesting. Is your hair naturally curly? Yeah. Go to YouTube and search for I Can't Sleep, and that is a video where I have curly hair. Don't swear, sorry. We debated today about whether or not we should censor the Minecraft video, because Minecraft has a lot of young viewers, but then we decided if we either have to censor all our videos, in which case it's stupid, or make like a censored version people can watch, and I appreciate why that would be useful, but that would take so long. So we're just going to have to accept that I'm a bad person. Honestly, my opinion on swearing is that the entire concept, I mean, okay, maybe this is one of those things that I should save for a Dan It's Not on Fire video. And the list goes on. But maybe not. Is it too opinionated? I don't know. Like, could I make an entire video about why I think that the concept of swearing being offensive is stupid and that it's fine to swear? Or is that way too opinionated? Who knows, man? I'm sure that can make it funny, but that's quite controversial. But it's just like, think about it's just a word, so why is the word offensive? Is it offensive because we decided it was a swear word? Because if you think about the F word, I mean, it means sex, but really it's just like an incredibly impactful word, which is why it's so great. Because you can just use it and it's funny. Swearing is so, I find it funny. I love the impact that swearing brings to things. And I find that people being offended by swearing, it just doesn't really make any sense, because like there's no reason to be offended. There's no context behind the word, you know, it's not like so like a racist or homophobic word that you could say. Like there's no reason why the F word or the S word is offensive other than the idea that it is a curse word, you know. And it's just an interesting concept to discuss. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, I don't think that swearing is offensive, so whilst I appreciate that other people are offended, I don't think that they should be offended, so I don't feel like I should censor my swearing, whatever. Please say hi to me. Hi! Did Phil ever get the capybara? What, like a pet? I don't think he did, no. That would class as an exotic pet. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the forumioli. Is that supposed to be the formula? Or the forum? The forum for what? Be my chicken nugget, said somebody. What is that mess? Oh, it's a suit jacket and a pair of shoes. That's not a mess. Okay. Hi, Gina. Did you watch the Unfriended trailer? Yup. Can I interview you for my assignment? On what? Bit scary. Probably not. Dan, play the piano. Sorry. I haven't learned it. I'm sorry. Like, is this just going to turn into homework? Dan, learn a new piano song for the next live show. I will play the piano badly, maybe, as and when I maybe learn something. But as I've said, every time I've ever played the piano, I'm not very good at playing the piano, so I don't think it's a thing that I like to do. Hi to Erin. You and Evan Peters give me life. What specifically? Okay. Please say hi to Maddie, Eleanor, and Molly. Hi guys, and hello to Meow Meow Bet someone that is my top fan apparently, as well as Jack Dingus. Tiger Woods Tooth. Is that a thing? Should I Google it? My friend called Evan Peters ugly and I yelled at her. Oh dear. Shouldn't call anybody ugly. That'll make them sad. Do you remember the last live show where I it got real deep real quick. It got as deep as you can possibly get. The entire concept of morality. Considering making a Dan's Not on Fire video about that. It's one of those things where it's like, no one wants to hear me going off the frickin' deep end talking about the entire concept of whether natural morality exists. Because it's interesting as hell, and I bet a lot of people do, but I didn't get loads of subscribers from going straight off the deep end, because a lot of people just find that boring. Not that I am catering to those kind of people, as I'll happily make a stupid video that goes on for 7 minutes about nothing, as we've seen in the past, but whatevs. I need to do, as much as I love the Brits and lots of things, I need to, my New Year's resolution from 2013, I mean rather from 2014 after 2013, that I didn't really stick to, was to do less things, so I do more YouTube. If you think about it, so what does PewDiePie do outside of YouTube? Not really that much. He just does a load of YouTube, whereas me and Phil do so much that's not YouTube that we should probably drop a lot of the things that we do just to do more YouTube in an ideal world. That's a thing that I'm aware of. Please can I, said Abby, and then she just sent that. Maybe she died before she could finish sending it. Assignments on YouTube and social media. Oh. Yeah, I'd listen to you talk for hours, TBH. Thank you. That's like podcast, isn't it? There's certain people you can just listen to waffle for ages. That's basically what this is. My YouNow is basically the Dan Is Not on Fire podcast. Freeform at its ultimate. I'm just picking away the plastic on the back of my Oyster card in its purest form. I find like podcasts quite interesting because like obviously like radio shows, people come up with like features and segments because it's usually like a bunch of personalities discussing something, and they'll come up with games, they'll come up with features, they'll come up with segments, but really it's just because you like people's personalities and you want to hear them waffle for ages. Like there's lots of people that I like that I listen to their podcasts because I just like listening to them waffle about ages. And that's basically this, isn't it? But in its purest form. Imagine a podcast, but with no plan. Someone just arrives. It's basically this. YouNow is the Dan Is Not on Fire podcast since 2012. Hi Dan, can you say hi to Shirley? Hi Shirley, but with more reading of messages and saying, yes, I will come to New Zealand one day. I am not even joking. Like, look at this message that I'm about to accept from Emily D. Please come to New Zealand. I'm joking about it, and then it instantly happens. But that's the magic of YouNow. Half of it is come to Brazil, and that's what we love about it. Please come to Hampshire. I'll probably drive through Hampshire at some point. Can I stroke your glabella? That would be a terrible invasion of my personal space. Come to Cardiff. My bird knows how to say your name. I taught my grandma's parrot that she adopted a dance routine. And people don't believe this, but birds are incredibly intelligent and parrots are incredibly, incredibly intelligent. I taught my grandma's parrot a dance routine that had like 16 steps or something where we'd mirror each other, and no one believed me that when I say, oh, I used to teach my grandma's parrot a dance routine, but I did. And I'm sure lots of you that have birds would totally believe me, but I taught my grandma's parrot a dance routine and it just used to be able to do it. I love that parrot. It was a sad story. I think she rescued it from someone in Hong Kong, and it was like an agoraphobic parrot that couldn't fly properly, so it had to be like housebound. But it was a very happy parrot. Come to Canada! Follow me on Twitter. My friend's bird head bangs to metal. My friend's bird head bangs to metal is how I should have read that if I wasn't stupid. I like a good video of a moshing bird. It's quite good. My friend can't tell you and Phil apart. To be fair, we have exactly the same hair. Throughout our time, we've had vaguely similar hair, but it's at a point where we basically have exactly the same hair. We're at a point where the only difference between mine and Phil's hair is the actual physical follicles of our hair and how it falls and stuff, because my hair now, I'm sure the most dedicated Phil stalkers out there that know things like his haircuts in sequential order, if you look at the side of my head, you see how this layer is like shorter than this layer? That is exactly the haircut that Phil had last time. And I don't know if I've said this to you guys, but like, I always want Phil's hair because Phil has very, very, very naturally quite straight hair. Like, it's naturally quite straight. And the way it falls is quite blocky. And I think it's great. So I physically want Phil's hair on my head, but not black. And last time Phil got his haircut, he was like, do you see this? I don't really like it. It's a bit too buzzy at the side. And I was like, no, every time Phil comes back from having a haircut, he's like, I think it's not quite right for whatever reason, because whatever. And I'm like, no, like, why does this keep happening? You have the exact hair that I want. I swear every haircut I've had over the last year has been my favourite haircut ever. This is my favourite haircut ever. I love it. And everyone's nostalgic for my old hair. I keep going on about this, but it's not as good as it looked in videos. It was awful every day. My long hair never looked good. It never looked good. It looked good from particular YouTube angles, and I know you liked it in 2012, and I liked my hair in 2012 on camera, but in real life it wasn't good. It looked great in videos like 5 Cones of Drunk People and I Will Go Down With This Ship, but in real life it was horrible. It's because when I see all the fan art that lots of you guys draw, obviously when people draw like, especially like Dan and Phil fan art, it's with kind of like the more anime looking hair, but I appreciate it. It's definitely more 2015 though. You and Phil need to come to Norway. That all happened because someone called Marshall sent me a message saying my friend can't tell you and Phil apart. Lol. I love you so much, Dan. Thank you, Gemma. You didn't show hi to Phil. What? Say hi to Ebony and Erin. Hi. You always got the best jumpers. I like jumpers. I feel confident in jumpers. Will you... What? I meant shout. You didn't shout out to Phil. You didn't shout hi to Phil. I don't even know if Phil's in the apartment. He's probably in the office. Hi, Deck. Hi, Jennifer. Do you like bolognese? I think I'm having bolognese later. I think I'm making spaghetti bolognese when this live show finishes, which is soon. Wow. This is going to be over soon. Oh dear. What's wrong with black hair? Nothing wrong with black hair. I just like my brown hair. Nothing wrong with... How's Omega Ruby doing? Finished it long time ago, making my competitive battling party, because I am that kind of nerd. I love you as much as Delia Smith. Do you love Delia Smith? I think you're just saying that. I'm sorry. Red award thing by the door. That is a Gimp statue that I got for making a video for a competition. Like, my third ever YouTube video. Was it my... No. What's it called? How to use a Gimp? I don't remember. Super old Dan Is Not On Fire video. There's this phone network called GIFGAF, and they were having this video competition where they were letting people basically rent these crazy props for free to make funny videos, and then they were giving out people awards for the funniest thing. And my friend linked me to it, and they were like, these people are letting people like rent things to make funny videos with. And then I looked and I was like, you can rent a Gimp. So I was like, this would be the funniest thing ever. So I rented a Gimp for the video. And I've spoken about this before. Weird day, funny video. And they liked it so much as part of the video competition that they gave me, I use it as a doorstop. Who was the Gimp? It was a man that was like an out-of-work actor who was paid a day rate to just dress up as a Gimp, which is literally the saddest thing in the entire world. Not sad as in like insulting, sad as in like profoundly sad. Oop, what's that? Did Phil order pizza? I don't know. WTF is a Gimp. Go to Google and search Gimp. I'm going to do that now. Gimp images. It's going to be the editing program. I'm going to keep scrolling until it's not the editing program. Look for like a man in a... Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's mostly Gimp tutorials for the editing program, but you'll see the fetish eventually. Pretty cool. I heard Phil said somebody. Did you hear Phil answering the door? How mysterious. Probably post. I always order stuff from Amazon and then forget, and then I'm like, what? Did Phil survive the spider? Don't know what that's a reference to. Please say hi to me. Hi, Emmy. My 6-year-old sister loves you and Phil. Aw. Say hi to her. And someone said something that I double-clicked. Oops. Will you guys play Smash Bros? Maybe soon. The spider in the bakery. Oh yeah, he said that. That sounds absolutely horrifying. What the hell? I wouldn't have lived through that. Are you kidding me? I would have lived through that. When is the new Dan is Not on Fire video? Good question, Jonathan. I filmed it. I'm editing it, so it'll be up in the next couple of days. What am I doing tomorrow? I forget. Yeah, at some point before the weekend, ideally. Who knows? Next few days, new Dan is Not on Fire video. Look forward to it. Fun times. And obviously Dan and Phil Games is back now. So look forward to Dan and Phil Games vids. Oh yeah. Will you name your child after me? I don't know who you are. My granddad says get the cheese. What does that mean? Going to somewhere in the city? Yeppity yep. What do you use? Who do you use in Smash? I use a Mii fighter that I customized to only specialize in strength, which makes me cheese the entire game when I'm not playing against people, because I can basically just spam my directional up special attack and kill people in 4 attacks. There's a great video game YouTube series that I can't remember the name of, that make like, they kind of like analyze gaming tropes and stuff. Can't remember the name of it, I'm sorry. And they made one about the interesting concept that JungleChim452 at yahoo.com, yep, American Horror Story, about like how video games, how people basically don't ever learn to play video games properly if they work out a cheesy way to beat it. So like, if you're playing a fighting game and you work out that there's a character where you can just kind of like mash A and you always win, then it results in people sucking at games. Same thing with Super Smash Bros. Can't actually play Super Smash Bros, but I worked out how to cheese it and it's kind of ruined it for me. My kitten just farted. Hello, Lauren, and your gassy kitten. Please say hi to Alison. Hi, Alison. What else are we talking about before we go? Say some things in the chat. What do you want? Until next year. I'm not going to be here next Tuesday. I actually have plans. What the hell? So I'll let you know. Maybe I'll do it on Wednesday, maybe I'll do it on Monday, maybe I'll just do it earlier in the day. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter.com/DanIsNotOnFire, wherever the button is, and I'll tell you whenever I plan on doing the live show. But don't turn up here this time next Tuesday at 9 o'clock, because that's the one time I definitely won't be doing it. Do you listen to Frankie Aero's band? I did listen to them. It's Funarino. Hi Tia. Hi Lucy. Hi Maddie. It's just turned into... What do you want me to talk about before I leave? Say hi to Lily and Claire. Are you coming to New Zealand? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You're welcome for sparking the hair discussion. That's fine. I feel like people got too emotionally connected to that they should have. It was a very casual conversation about hair. But whatever. Your llama hat is sold out. Yep. We're going to make some... what if Tom York followed you? I'd be really embarrassed and mortified. I don't think I deserve for that to happen. As a person, I don't think I deserve it artistically. Yet. What was I talking about? I'm sure I was talking about something relevant. What was I saying? Bloody... Wow, that's just gone. That's just gone. Right there. Oh dear. Maybe I should just leave right now. The llama hat, oh yeah, down a full shop. We are making some new merch now, so look forward to that at some point. How to be more confident. That's like a whole thing, Emma. I'm sure you'll get more confident as you get older, but wow. maybe that's another video thing right there. And as well as other stuff being in stock. Seahawks, I remember my timeline being full of Seahawks, and I was like, what? And someone was like, football. And I was like, oh. Hi to Sydney in Canada. Hi to Acadia. When will you come to Michigan, said Abby? I don't know. Say hi to Lauren and Harlot. Harlot? I'm sorry if I just called you a harlot. I'm sure you're not a prostitute. That's incredibly rude. What anime are you watching at the moment? Still watching Soul Eater. Pretty fun. Amazingly creative. Fantastic animation. Good. You keep denying me this is rude. I'm sorry. It's not true. Shout out to all the people I followed on Tumblr the other night after Tumblr broke. Thanks for doing that. I would have felt really bad asking for people to reblog my video and then Tumblr breaks. So that was fun. Hi to Michigan. I should watch that. Dan, I think we could be related. I think a lot of people say that. People say, I think I'm your long-lost sister. Do you have that much in common with your relatives in that kind of way? You don't necessarily have to. People are like, oh my god, I swear we're related because I totally relate to you. Maybe you just mean, I'm sure that you relate to me and maybe we'd be friends. Because, you know, you don't always have a lot in common with people that you're related to necessarily. Say hi to Danielle. Okay, this is derailed. This is fun. Thanks for coming, guys. Look how casual I am. I'm not even in shot right now. I'm just putting my feet up and rocking at the same time. It is a freaking miracle that I haven't fallen off this chair. This is fun. I'm gonna listen to the rest of the Fall Out Boy album and make some spaghetti now. That's my plan. Go watch our return to Dan and Phil Games. YouTube.com/DanandPhilGames. We made a video playing Minecraft for the first time. It will make you want to punch yourself if you've played the game before, but hopefully you find what we actually say entertaining. Look forward to more videos on that. Obviously, Dill will be coming back. And, yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming. Dan's on a fire video at some point soon. Have a good week. Bye.